way through, but at least that was through the smoke. He just sprays through it. Doesn't even matter. And leaves JKS all on his own. 1 versus 2. He does have a kit, but the time now ticking. I think this is just going to be an attempted save. Maybe get rid of one of these remaining Liquid players. They've been able to make things costly over the last few rounds, but Elise, again, with a flying start to Inferno. We saw this yesterday. More space, but in the meantime, we've seen short control being challenged. He's got to be so careful. They know exactly where he is. He can't even really take too many steps back. And now Liaz will kick things off once again. 2 kills to his name, but his teammates have the rest to do. Azza only able to get 1. But at least Jacob has come in on a quick rotation. They may not expect him to be here so soon. Twist is homed in on the angle. A bit of a crossfire here for Liquid. Pre-fire from Jacob, though. Gets another kill and leaves Naf alone. This kill onto JKS could be easy, but he's facing the wrong way, and it's not going to be enough. Normally suggests that somebody's going to come jumping around the corner onto short, but they won't, because there's nobody there. It's onto this defense once again. Jacob this time has been switched in this direction. And it's him and JKS, who's already managed to get 2. Just trying to survive at the back of the site. He knows it's important. He has support coming in with a flash, and JKS steps up. Finally, he's awake in this series as he gets his 4th kill of the round and leaves just Twist remaining. A late attendant to the B-site party. He's just going to have to fall back and save. The question is, will he be allowed to? Liaz maybe just trying to hold in case he does get aggressive. We do now have a buy-in. Look at this aggression from Stewie. He hits the tag, though. And that's what I wanted to see from Jacob earlier. Gaining some confidence. They're fighting, but they're losing. Elise through the smoke. There's not much you could do about that. They have still got an extra player here. The question is, do Liquid actually play off this, though, or do they go back? Do they go to A instead?
Elise got both of those kills to the smoke. That's just ridiculous. Looks like they will continue to go towards B. Azra. I think the flashbang might come through. He's going to peek around, and Elise is going to be there, and Elise is going to win the battle, and the second as well. Elise with 4 kills. Single-handedly taking the site for his team. Leah's left alone, and Nitro's going to spot him out, and he'll get the kill. Clean round coming out of Liquid.
Dust highlighted that maybe one of the people who can actually save Renegades in this map. Well, they're bringing it close. Gratisfaction's aggression finally pays off. It at least made some noise, made some presence known. I wonder if this is actually going to be a split. The only problem is it's a little bit late. If they are looking to split in this direction, the bomb is now alone. Azza in the corner as well. Doesn't actually spot the second player as the smoke fades. It gives him blurred vision. Well, this Molotov gonna make things a little bit tougher. Actually still hits, even though the smoke is down. Forces them out. Gratisfaction. He's managed to get a couple of kills, though. Even hits the leg shot onto the last, but Naf can make things costly.
The T side and start to get kills. That's when Renegades could potentially look towards that 3rd and final map of Dust 2.
Are they going to go through? Yeah, they're going to pop flash through. Gratisfaction, an important pick, manages to fade away. Jacob also peeks around the edge of the arch side. Keeps that going. Nice shot from Azza as well. Leaves just 2 players remaining. They're going to try and run the gauntlet back. Twist even catching the peek off of Azza. As said, I knew he'd like to peek that angle, so I guess Twist has that one written down as well. JKS needs a kill here, though. He can't just go down without any sort of response. In fact, he's not going to fight it. Although, well, somewhat is. Wants to try it through the smoke, but once again, we sit in this situation where you do feel like Liquid can pull these rounds off. Luckily, Twist goes down, and Stewie now left into the 1 versus 2. You're going to try and get past the smoke before it fades. Timing's going to be everything. They actually opt to smoke him up, but it's not particularly good. There's enough space in it. He's going to get 1 and the second as well. Really does show that Renegades were there on the comeback and more.
Let's see. Nitro's willing to go for the smoke in. Flashbang be thrown. I think that's over towards Dark to blind them out. And Buster's going to come around the corner. They're not blinded up, but he still gets the first kill and the second. He should not be allowed to just walk into the site like this. And there's Lewis coming through. He gets the first, he gets the second. And now it's all on JKS to hold. And that'll be the bomb defused. Are they going to rush him down? Do they want the kill as well to help out? Not actually gets shot up here. Nice little placement out of Liaz. And he gets a spray onto Stewie.
Full belt of utility. Incendiary and a smoke ready. Jacob is going to go down on the other side of the map, and that's perfect timing. It's so common that teams will burst the other site when their luck player goes down, because this is all in now. That's all they've really got. Nitro, however, they're going to push his smoke. Still going to throw out some extra utility, attempt to get back round and maybe spam the smoke a little bit. She's going to try and incendiary the man off of the bomb, but...
Or Renegades, they have 2 flashbangs that Elias is going to need to hit them perfectly. They're obviously been forced out. They've lost their flash. They've lost their utility. And now Liquid are on the charge here. You can see Azure pushed up towards the tree. Gets the first kill. Nitro's going to come in. He's actually just going to go for the defuse. He's stick it. The smoke's been thrown in as well. They don't know he's on the bomb. JKS is going to get double, but it's not going to matter. Nitro will still stick the defuse, pull it off, and get Liquid another round.
Purchase into the next, just based off loss bonus. However, so many players here to defend, but 2 opening kills make that 3. JKS steps up with the CZ, and he's got Jacob to support him as well. It is weak. They may actually have to make the decision to save, but Azza being a little bit sneaky. We saw it on Mirage as well. One of the rounds they won was based off him being in the right place at the right time. Utility to try and stop them, and straight through. They actually go round into what CT spawn, but Elige is aware of it. He's actually going to get the first kill, and Naf now gets the second. This aggressive take has not worked at all. Nice shot from Elige. Well, sorry, nice shot onto Elige from Liaz. Nitro on the site, trying his best to hold things, but he's got support from Twist, or at least did Naf. Also, so far, a 1 versus 3. They know where he is. The flashbang leaves him completely blind now on just 16 HP. Stewie comes around the corner, and a 14th is picked up from Liquid. And Stewie's already got the next one prepped to waste even more time. They're going to have to go through the smoke. Luckily, he's the only one there. He has everything to do. At least manages one, needs to stay alive and doesn't. That will give the site into Renegade's control. Peeks this corner. He may not expect it to be this close, but he waits patiently. And that battle could decide the round. I wonder now if the CTs are even going to go for it. In fact, Alicia's just so deep that the other 2 players have left him for dead. He's still with some reserve cash. May just want to get this out of there. Even still, they may be the ones losing some of their players.
Oh no.
Bomb is going to be going off. I think Liaz is going to go down. No, never mind.
But here we go. Smoke's thrown in. Jacob going to be left to lurk over towards the A site, looking for an opening, maybe to punish them on the rotate if they do head back towards Banana. And as they're looking to lead the charge over towards B.
I think they're hoping they can cut off rotations, and Jacob just being around this side of the map will stop players. In fact, they guessed wrong. They don't expect this play to be coming in. Lee still manages to get one on the cross, and that burns too. They die to his Molotov even after he falls, leaving just JKS and Gratisfaction to try and stop Liquid getting to map point. Now JKS has had a couple of plays within this map which look reminiscent of the last 2 days. This would be one to keep them going in this comeback. He already gets one. There's actually a TK coming in as he goes down. And this left off to Gratisfaction. He can't hit the shots. Once again, it's Elige. 3 kills or 4 if you include the TK. Them taking that early control doesn't really mean anything, and Elige even peeks around the corner, and they've been so good with their utility usage. Now the execution begins onto this side, but it's a fake. The bomb's going back. They're trying to bait them in this time, and it has actually worked, at least a little bit. Nitro starts making his way back around. However, with 20 seconds left and just a couple of smokes, they look to make their way into this site. Twist holding in the pit. Elige on the side already gets 2, and that may be enough. He's doing it all. In fact, he gets 4. He gets a little bit of help from Naf at the end. Almost the ace going his way, but this man, I think, hit 31 kills. Oh dear.
Not see enough movement. Anyways, yeah, talking about Renegades, I mean, JKS, he has stood out the entirety of Group C so far. We're on the side of Team Liquid. I feel like everyone's had their moments, and I feel like we saw Stewie yesterday with that phenomenal 3K he did get on the A side, again, already showing up with that first shot onto Azure. Liquid have so many high-caliber players that can step up at any given moment that I don't know if Renegades are going to be able to deal with it too well. Liaz has an opportunity to flank him behind Stewie. Stewie's turned around, and again, he hits the shot. They're trying to make the play on A happen, but Stewie's going to be here, and he'll have another one. That's his 3rd of the round. And JKS, well, if you want to have a good start, this is the way to do it, to pull off a 1v5.
This is sort of the worry, though, that I have when facing off against Team Liquid.
A little bit more relaxed, taking some time off. And Naf, I mean, he's just expecting as Jacob's just going to be demolished.
But he's probably the one you most want with a rifle, so either way, push going to be coming in, trying to overwhelm the players within the B side. They have a good opportunity to do it. Naf going to be on his own, and eventually is going to be traded out. bomb will be planted, and Elige decides to wait for reinforcements before making any sort of play batch. He gets tagged down relatively low. The peek out from Gratisfaction is actually going to give them an advantage in this scenario. And you have to wonder whether this is even worth it. Twist needs to win the duel, and it's only one. And Elige with only 9 HP has to fall back out of this round. So Renegades break back instantly to take the second.
Through. He's not been spotted out, and this is a perfect opportunity for Renegades to take another round on the board. There's no way that Nitros checks this.
Oh, there's the spot, the timing though. He's gonna hit Stewie running in from behind, has to get that kill, but hits the second as well onto Nitro. I don't know how he seems to do this so regularly. Azure is a master. You're playing around that connector spot. Twist has seen him. There's going to at least be one. The fact is, though, the T-side still have so much cash, they could go and try and hunt this weapon down, of course, position. And Azure is definitely one of those players. He gets away with it way too often. Nonetheless, Molotov's falling in. Naf is taking a fair amount of damage. Doesn't have any armor, of course. Stewie up close, hoping to hit a deke. Actually, Naf's the one to get a kill. Twist as well, bear in mind, still has that SG, so they have to be a little bit careful here. And the setup from the CT side is a fairly good one. The Ts are going to need to get that bomb plant, but they're watching into CT to make sure there is no chance of this bomb being dropped. Twist, though, still hitting shots. This is starting to get a little bit dicey. Elige hoping to hit one with the deke. Eventually gets it and leaves it onto Liaz. He needs to ace this round, and he's going to be caught from behind, but he still gets the kill. Left into the 1 versus 1. Elige trying to make his way forward. Liaz just holding different angles, trying to find the perfect peak, and he will, unfortunately. Elige is that little bit quicker on the trigger. Full squad, of course, this time there's a lot more utility, and, of course, an AWP. Also, the setup is absolutely perfect. Naf can actually just fall back here. He's actually going to go back for more, but it's the setup for Nitro. He's left as the elusive man in the corner, but even still, they managed to get the kills back. AWP picked up, however, with Azza being dropped quick enough, this is going to give some space to Elige, and this time he is looking to be the hero as Azza tries to do the work with the AWP. We're only managing 1 kill, but Stewie's just acting as bait as Twist moves ever closer. Oh, no, but what a no-scope from Azza!
Connector could be pushed. He's going to be alone with his ticket, and Twist is going to win out the duel against JKS. Now the pressure's been alleviated. They're coming from one direction. Stewie is going to have them lined up, but it's not going to matter. Liaz just completely takes his head off, and Azure as well chimes in. A great job by Renegades to act as sentries to fight on all angles, and Azure's even going to get a second. The Nada Twist is able to pull one back. It's down to a 3-on-2 in Nitro. He's going to have a lot of company. He's going to have a lot of shots he needs to hit. He gets the first. And he gets the second. What a shot on the Gratisfaction. Now Liaz alone in a 1-on-1.
Oh, he's not going to make the cross. Twist was so close.
Especially knowing they have the utility advantage on that one. Oh, Jacob. Oh, Jacob. There we go. That's the kill they needed. Azure again able to help chime in with the flashbang.
So, Stewie needs to hit a shot or two. Nitro will be able to turn around. He gets that important kill. Stops this being a split. It's all going to be coming through. They've done this before, though. And it worked quite successfully. Nitro missing a shot, but Stewie won't. Gives them such a big advantage, and this double AWP has just destroyed any offense. Liaz now into a 1 versus 3. As said, he's had a strong start to this game. The problem is getting out of this position is going to be very difficult. You can see the CT side are just waiting for him to drop. The second he does, there'll be quite a lot of noise. And whether he shoots a bullet to try and mask it, or anything more, and that timing from Naf. It's like he knew there was about to be a nade coming in his direction.
Full control. So really punishing Renegades. Now, with them pushing through underpass extremely fast, Az's going to be at the perfect time to get the first. Elige going to have to turn around, and he's going to be dropped as well. Gratisfaction with the flashbang to assist, and now Stewie, he's going to miss the shot. And he's not going to miss the second, though. Eventually, Liaz will drop him, but the damage is done. It's going to be a 4-on-2 now, Tom, and Renegades on the brink of taking a very crucial round.
Yeah, they still have money for the next, so there's a chance we see remaining 2 players of Liquid actually go for something here. Molotov is going to be hurt. Liaz knows 100% this on round, but he can't do anything about it. Nitro too quick. He's been very good in this map so far. Now they do have 1 man on this A site already. What they don't know is that B is completely clear. Jacob, though, able to clear the first. I don't think they know where Naf is, otherwise they would have gone B quite a while ago. So he has a good chance to actually peek out. He is spotted by JKS, and JKS wins that battle. A 6th round onto the board for Renegades.
I was worried though for Renegades because they could have ran the bomb back to T-spawn and gotten it into the A site. You saw JKS on the cross. If he did fall for connector, they would have lost the bomb and potentially lost control. We see the very quick play in towards the A site though. They don't telegraph it too much. As they're around the corners, the smoke start to plume, and again, Twist going to be in CT spawn. Leah's going to be flashed in. He's not going to expect him to be there, and Naf's help to assist. Bomb will be planted, but still going to be a 3-on-4 in favor of Liquid.
He's throwing so much fire in. Most of the utility just used to hold those remaining players back, and Nitro once again is going to get them a shot back in. Stewie may not know, however, that there's Azza waiting in this corner. He needs this kill. It's an important one. He gets it. Leaves it all onto JKS. We haven't seen a clutch from him yet. We haven't seen much at all, and we won't get it here either. A 9-6 half for Team Liquid. 4 CT side players going through. In towards the site already. Trades coming back with quite a few going the way of Renegades. In fact, Stewie needs this kill, and Twist now doubles down as well. It goes back and forward all the way, leaving just JKS. He didn't really have the first half we hoped for. I don't know if he's going to be able to do anything here. Quickly dinked up, left on just 8 HP, and he's not going to be given any chance. Stewie and Twist stepping up to give them this pistol. It's Way, and Liaz just jumping over the top. The angle from Azza is good, but he can't hit any of the bullets, and now the split begins from this T side. Just fantastic shots coming out from Twist once again. Definitely here to play today. Look at Stewie, just lurking around behind, but gives away his position. It means that Lige has to try and do everything. His teammate can't really make it back in. Now, well, at least Stewie made the jump. Without it, he'd probably be running out of time. But even still, he's got 20 seconds to try and get something done here. JKS is holding the angle. You can't expect him to miss these shots, and he won't. Nitro. Oh, actually, it seemed like maybe a bit of miscommunication. Stewie's going to go through. Nitro waits, but Stewie gets the kill nonetheless, and that's the more important of the two. Jacob on the edge of the Molotov. Gratisfaction has rotated in. This will be one hell of a time for the Orpha to wake up. They're definitely going to need him now as Stewie gets his second entry into this site, and Naf puts down Gratisfaction. This round is over. Seems like they know at least roughly where they are. Twist again, already going to fire. There's no way he survives this. There's no flick that can be fast enough, and
wasn't able to have much action yesterday. The positions he was holding, he is really opening up now. Aggressive play out of Renegades to push middle. Stewie actually gets around to the side. I don't think they spotted him out here. They're definitely going to hear him, but he actually is able to push up straight towards short to potentially open up the B side. He tries to take a off angle, but JKS will be able to spot him down in the meantime. The rest of Liquid have taken A. They will get the bomb down, and they have a lot of utility left to use here to defend this.
This is going to be a very tough retake for Renegades, especially because they're all kept into mid. Luckily, that kill coming out from JKS gives them a bit of extra space. All the other players are far more passive. They do know that this is the only avenue that they can actually come through, because all other positions are currently covered by Liquid players. They're going to look to try and use some of this utility. Elise down straight through a smoke, and Nav just transfers onto 2. He spots out the final man of JKS. He's finally come alive in this round with 3 kills, but it doesn't matter. It's too little, too late. The remaining 2 should die to the bomb. And Lee's not even going to try and run away. He expects a lot from himself and to just 1 HP, but he's still standing, and they do manage to get away. And once more, they're going to fight for this B site, but, well, it's not much of a fight. There's no one left. Liaz is already gone. Stewie just pushing aggressively, and once again, he's done so much, he even gets the last one on 4 HP. With Stewie hoping to get that ace, and almost gets it as well. Does some damage, but can't quite get the final kill. Naf will be the cleanup crew, and an absolutely dominating performance.